In Nigeria, you can be an uncle without having a nephew or a niece. Let me explain it for you. The actual definition of uncle in Nigerian parlance starts from, but it's not exclusive to, being the father's brother of a person. In fact, its definition actually depends on the usage, the context, the pronunciation, and who is calling who. Like I said, the first definition is the basic one, your father's brother. For instance, you can hear people say, my uncle in Asaba, my uncle in Canada, for those who have rich uncles. The next definition is the one that children use to their teachers in school, male teachers. So you hear Uncle Frank, Uncle Amos, they lift their hands when they want to ask a question and say, Uncle, please, I have a question. That's another definition. Now, with this one, sometimes you find that people call the teachers by the subject that they teach. So you could hear things like Uncle Maths, Uncle Agric, Uncle Biology. The third definition, and this is quite an interesting one, is the one you use for a male figure that is quite older than you, but also quite younger than your dad. It's not just a few years, like 5 to 7 years older than you. That would be brother. But he's like maybe 10 to 15 years older than you. So you could call him uncle. Now, it's in the pronunciation. You don't say uncle, you say uncle. Good morning, uncle. And you bow. With your teacher, you don't necessarily have to bow. You can stand straight and say uncle. But with this particular uncle, you say uncle and then you bow. Uncle, good to see you, uncle. He may not be related to your father, but because of age range, you just call them uncle. Now, when someone older refers to someone younger as uncle, it is because they are trying to mildly correct that person who is younger. So your mom can call you uncle for correctional purposes. Maybe you're not doing something you're meant to do and they want to get you to do it. So they'll say, uncle, drop it there. Uncle, where are you going with that box like that? Or, uncle, that's your question too much. Now, the next definition of uncle is used for somebody who's not related to you by blood, but you can only unlock when certain things will happen in your life. Usually, these people have a strong say in what you're about to do. For instance, you're about to get married. There's somebody who will have a strong say in how your marriage goes. If he says this is not what we receive, then your marriage, it will be very difficult for it to happen. So they'll say, some of my uncles no agree. You find that some people don't even meet these people until when they're about to marry. It's their parents that will have to define the relationship. They'll say, oh yes, he was there when you were born. He carried you. You don't know that person, but yet you have to call him uncle. Oh yeah, my uncle in the village. Another thing that could unlock this is maybe there's a death in the family, you need to do the burial. Then you hear terms like, oh, my uncle's no agree. Because these people will form a stronghold. They won't agree to anything you want to do except you do it their way. These sets of uncles, you find that Nigerians don't like them because we don't know you from Adam, yet you have a whole full strong say in what we want to do. Anyways, so these are the definitions of uncle. Tell me if you've ever experienced any of this or I'm just capping.